Amira here from Atlanta Classic Cars, Mercedes-Benz in Duluth. Thanks for joining me. Today I'll be doing a short tutorial on how to replace the battery in your key fob. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you you're always welcome to visit Atlanta Classic Cars during business hours, and me and one of my fellow coworkers would be more than happy to assist you in the process. But if you don't have time to make it out here, stick around and I'll walk you through step by step. Here we have a variety of keys manufactured by Mercedes-Benz throughout the years. If your key looks similar to one of these, you will most likely require one or two of the same battery, CR2025. This is the flat round battery, about the size of a nickel, and can be purchased at most major retail stores or of course through Atlanta Classic Cars. Please note that all of these keys have a very similar process in replacing the battery, but each key has a unique way of opening. Be sure to pay attention to the key that resembles yours. First, we'll start with this key. It's an older model key, all plastic, all black with no chrome edges. First, you'll need to locate the blade release button, which is going to be at the top of the key. This button works by pressing down and pulling, and it should release the blade completely out. Please note that to open this fob, you'll be using the hook end of the key. You'll simply place it inside the key fob. You should see a little gray tab. You want to use the hook to place inside and press firmly. At this point, you should start to see a separation in between this piece and this piece. Simply put your fingernail or a skinny object in and start to pull, and you should be able to pull the key apart. As you can see, this particular key fob uses two CR2025 batteries. Go ahead and replace the batteries, being sure that you appropriately place the negative and the positive, and you should just be able to slide the case right back on. Make sure that you press firmly so that everything is nice and secure, and make sure that you can't pull anything out. And of course, always remember to replace the blade. Both of these keys look very similar. However, if you notice, this key has a triangle panic button and this key has a circular. Next, we'll be doing this key fob that has the round panic button. Locate the blade release button, press down and slide out, and replace that blade. You will push in and down inside the blade and pull out. This one, again, will use two CR2025 batteries. Replace them, and you should be able to slide everything back together and replace the blade. This is a more recent key manufactured by Mercedes-Benz. Notice that it has a triangle panic button. Locate the blade release button and take out the blade. And this time, you're going to use the long end of the blade to press in to the very far side, and it will pop right off. And then you can replace only one battery. Then just place the backing back on the key, pressing firmly until you hear a click, and replace the blade. If you have any further questions on how to properly replace your battery in your key fob, please feel free to give us a call at 770-279-3600. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Amira, and I am driven to delight.
Do you have to have special tools for this?
Mm-mm.
Do you need a giant magnet? Do you need tiny, tiny, tiny little fingers?
How's my hair?